Good evening, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 32, part 3. Mitzvah Day keeps your soul in its way, using the Sefer HaChinuch, the prohibition to perform Melachah on the Shabbos, one of the 10 commandments from Parshas Yisro in the book of Shabbos, and once again dedicating the mitzvah for the merit of our IDF soldiers. They should be safe, sound, successful, and eradicate Hamas, as well as all evil in this world. At this point, in this very long mitzvah, the Chinuch focuses on the verses mentioned that one may not let his animal perform Melachah. The precise application of this prohibition is the subject of a dispute between the Rambam and the Ramban, Maimonides and Nachmanides, and we're going to skip this part because it's long. Now to the underlying purpose of the mitzvah. Among the underlying purposes of this mitzvah, the prohibition of performing Melachah ourselves or having our children, our Canaanite slaves, or animals perform Melachah is that we should be free from our affairs in honor of the Shabbos day. That includes putting the phone away, folks, leaving it off. How are you going to enjoy Shabbos with your phone or your TV or your electronics? You can manage one day. In order to establish in our souls the conviction in God's creation of the world, He rested, we have to rest, which is the critical belief that is like a rope that draws along with it all the fundamental tenets of the Jewish faith. Moreover, by resting on the Shabbos, we will recall on one day of each and every week that the world was created not at once, but over the course of 6 separate days. And on the 7th day, nothing was created. And that on each and every day of those 6 days, different things were created to demonstrate the transcendent will of God, whose power encompasses all the diverse aspects of creation. This negates the opinion of those philosophers who are repugnant to us in their view regarding this matter, who think to say that when God, blessed as He, came into existence, everything else also came into existence. It's right from Genesis, the Bereshit, you see the creating of the world. The Chinuch explains how resting on the Shabbos leads to this recognition. Through our resting on the 7th day, and I recommend it, we have a reminder of the creation of the world. For when all people rest on the same day of the week, and anyone who wonders will ask, what is the purpose of this resting? And the response will be from Exodus, for in 6 days Hashem created the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and He rested on the 7th day. Then through this, everyone will be strengthened in the true faith. And they say if you keep 2 Shabbos, we'll bring Mashiach, and we really need to do that. The proceeding is an elaboration of the reason the Torah gives here in Parshas Yisro for the mitzvah of refraining from Melachah on the Shabbos. The mitzvah is repeated in Parshas Vayeschanan, and there the Torah mentions another reason. The Chinuch proceeds to elaborate on that purpose of the mitzvah. Aside from reminding us of the creation of the world, resting on the Shabbos also encompasses a reminder of the miracle of the Exodus from Egypt. For we were slaves there, and we were not able to rest when we desired rest. But God delivered us from their hands, and to commemorate this miracle, He commanded us to rest each week on the 7th day. Therefore, in the book of Deuteronomy, the 5th book, Devarim, the Torah mentions this second purpose that we have in resting. And it states there regarding the mitzvah of refraining from Melachah on the Shabbos, and you shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt. And Hashem your God has taken you out from there with a strong hand and an outstretched arm. Therefore, Hashem your God has commanded you to make the Shabbos day. And we also say that in Kiddush. We recognize that Hashem is the creator of the world, as well as He remember that He took us out of Egypt. And that was part 3. Part 4 coming up. To sponsor future mitzvah 36-100 of the gold. See you tomorrow.